You can now finally get Mega Greninja in Pokemon Legends ZA, and I'm going to show you how to do that right away as early as possible. That way you can play with Mega Greninja in your adventures in Pokemon Legends ZA. I even got my Greninja plush for this video. Alright, let's get into it. Now in Pokemon Legends ZA, you get access to Link Play after Mabel gives you the TM Rock Smash. Then you'll have full access to entering into Link Play, and you'll be able to see things like Ranked Battle, Private Battle, Link Trade, Mystery Gift, and Titles. At this point, that will allow you to participate in the ranked battles, but you're gonna need a Froakie, so before hopping in, let me show you how to get that Froakie real quick. Now to get Froakie immediately at the early part of your game, you need to turn in side mission number 5, which is the City in the Shadow of Prism Tower, where Emma asks you to do 3 side missions. You do them, you turn them in, and then it'll open up a bunch of new side missions on your map, which you can see by these exclamation marks here. The specific one that we're gonna go to for the sake of this video after that opens up and you get main mission number 6, which is reaching rank X, is going to be the one that's located right over here, right by the John Pokemon Center, close to Cafe Action. But we'll just go to the Pokemon Center and walk you right to where this Froakie is. Now, as we approach this area, you'll see that there is going to be the exclamation point, and you know you're in the right spot because look who it is right over there. Just Froakie waiting to be ours. So talk to this construction worker here, which is then going to trigger a whole little obstacle course minigame, and you're going to have to beat these obstacle courses and get through all the scaffolding in a certain amount of time. So I'll just show you how to do that as quickly as possible. All right, 30 seconds. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. We're going to go up. We have only 30 seconds. Turn around, wrap over here, go up this ladder, just like that. And then we're going to cross over this. And then we're going to just drop down over here like that and climb up this ladder. And we should be done with the first course with 10 seconds remaining. Pretty good. That's the first one. Now Froakie is going to be at the next stage, and there's a couple of these that we have to do. A quick pro tip in case any side quests ever get lost: you open up your map, you press the mission list, tab over with R, and then you're going to just select that so it's always showing up and highlighted with an extra green flag. That way you always know where it is, even though he's like right over there by me. All right. It's time for the second course. Ready, steady, and go! Okay, so for this one, we're just gonna go around here like this. We got these big cross beams that we're going to use. Get across here, go up the ladder just like this. And if you ever get nervous on these platforms, just slow down a little bit more and you can squat so you can safely go across here. Don't ever get worried about that rotom time saying 20 seconds left. It doesn't matter. That should not freak you out, and we're done. There is Froakie, and we are done with course number 2. Okay, and now the third one's going to be all the way down here by the Lumiose Museum. So I'm just going to go over there and fast travel. From the Lumiose Museum, we're now going to head over to this guy right over here for course number 3. All right, now for the third and final course that you're going to have 50 seconds for. And don't worry, it's not as hard as it looks. Just follow along and you'll get this. And we're off. So, no, we're not giving up. We climb up the ladder. Here we go, just like that. Do a roll to get on this side, then instantly turn around and climb up this ladder over here. And then you want to carefully drop down. Don't roll, just drop down to this spot here. Make sure you're lined up, and you can go right across this platform like this. Make sure you're carefully going here. Don't worry, you're at the home stretch. Do a roll. Boom, just like that. And then slowly go across here. You're fine, and then you're at Froakie. That's it. If you're stuck, there's extra time. That was 30 seconds. Just squat with your controller by pressing this in. That way you can slowly go across something and you don't fall down. And that's how you do the third course, which is going to reward us with a Froakie. That's right, I'm a ninja master. I deserve Froakie. And we obtained Froakie. Just like that. Boom! And side mission 9 is now complete, a challenge from Froakie. Let me go to my party, grab my little Froakie here. It's crazy, I'm not even rank X yet, and I have all these cool Pokemon. You should definitely watch my videos because I show you exactly how to get those. Now, Froakie evolves at level 16 into Frogadier and at 36 into Greninja. And in Legends ZA, if you walk around and you start picking up a bunch of stuff on the floor and all that stuff, you might actually have some stuff to level up your Froakie. So as you can see, I have some stuff from the quest that I'm going to give Froakie because I want to get it to Greninja as fast as possible. You can see we already hit level 19 just off of that one medium rare candy. I love it. So let's go ahead and just do the first evolution to turn Froakie into Frogadier. There it is, now registered in my decks. Now the next thing I'll do is I'll just go in my inventory, grab any other candies I have. So let me throw all these smalls into it, see what level we get here. Okay, 22, not bad. We're getting close to that Greninja evolution. Now, if you don't have any more candies or any other stuff to evolve your Frogadier, you can just go ahead and trigger the ZA Royale by sitting on a bench. Okay, guys, I found a bench. I found a bench. All right, kill some time here. Turn it nightfall, and I'm going to do some ZA Battle Royales and see if I can get him to evolve before this begins. So big update, I was able to get my Frogadier to evolve into Greninja after doing a bunch of farming, and I did make it in time to join the ZA Battle Club, which takes place exactly starting October 16th at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to continue until November 5th. So you have all this time to hop into these battles in order to go and get yourself a Greninja Mega Evolution Stone. Now, when you go online and you click into joining the Battle Club, a few things were a little bit confusing here. It didn't let me register a team of 5. It didn't let me register 1 Pokemon. So you have to make sure to bring in a team of 3. Since I'm playing in the very early game, Greninja is pretty much like the only powerful Pokemon I had that I grinded up, and I brought 2 other Pokemon. Now, just for everyone's sanity, I know everyone is worried about the fact that, hey, we're forced to go online and it's going to be really hard to rank up, but believe it or not, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. During my online matches, I pretty much was a little snake in the ground, and anytime I saw an opponent's Pokemon go down low, I was able to take them out. If I saw that my Greninja had super effective moves against them, I went in and tried to finish them. However, sometimes I got bullied a lot in some matches, so if there was a Pokemon that was electric typing, I was pretty much cooked. However, even if I was first place, which gave me a lot of rank ups by the way, or even if I was last place, or even maybe second or third, I was still somehow getting points because I was doing accomplishments that the game system provided, and it helped me proceed further and further and further. And it was actually kind of fun because I didn't really see myself de-ranking while doing this. And again, for everyone's understanding, this is an early game Pokemon that I'm playing with. On online, you were seeing like people with Mega Zards, Mega Ampharos. I even saw Mega Skarmory show up in my online matches. So people were pretty far in battling me. And as someone who's a noob, I was able to get pretty far on this save copy, which means there is hope for everyone else who is going to hop in to the ZA Battle Club. Now, the requirement rank for you to get your Greninja is going to be rank K, which is pretty far from Z. You have to go all the way to K, but it is pretty much doable. And to give you the exact amount of time I spent about a total of 40 minutes doing this, and I was able to finally get it. Now, here's the funny part. After I got it, I was super excited, and then I realized where I was in the game because I'm making a bunch of early game tutorials for everybody, and I realized I couldn't evolve Mega Greninja because I didn't even hit trainer rank X yet in my game. Now, in order to use Mega Greninja and use the Mega Greninja stone that you've gotten from the hard battles that you've done in the ZA Battle Club, you're gonna have to complete main mission number 9. This means ranking up all the way to V against the trainer who has all the 3 elemental monkeys, and after you beat them, that's when you're gonna follow Zygarde to a rooftop, battle Absol, and that's where you're gonna get your Mega Bracelet. And then here's the funny part, after you do all of that, you're going to get into a battle with Tawny, and I was able to absolutely surprise her, even though she told me I need to have Mega Absol on my team and I don't have any other Mega Pokemon. So the game actually doesn't know or register the fact that you actually have Mega Pokemon in your inventory besides Mega Absol. So that's something interesting just to know. And just like that, you beat Tawny, you've ranked up, and now you can continue playing the entire Legends ZA with a Mega Greninja in your party. So I hope this video was helpful and gives you an idea that the ZA Battle Club isn't that bad. Should it have been online? Probably not. I know everyone wants to have their Pokemon native in the game, so I totally feel for how everyone is. However, it does give you some motivation to play ZA Battle Club. However, I'm probably not going to play until next season because I got what I needed, my Mega Greninja Stone. So if you enjoyed this video, you should check out this one on your screen over here because it's also probably really helpful. And I'll see you in the next one.